Hey, how's it going, guys? So I got another video for you. This time we're going to be looking at the 4 bosses in the rank 2 of the Brawlers Guild. So the first one you're going to fight is Dippy. Now, if you're a ranged class, this is going to be pretty easy, a little more challenging for melee. So the only attack he does is peck, and if it hits you, it instant kills you. So the idea is to basically keep hitting him, so he keeps falling because he's like standing on ice, and he won't ever cast peck. Now the problem is, you might have just seen, if he's backed into a wall, he'll full cast peck. So if he was right there and I tried to hit him, I'd get instant killed. So you either want to do what I'm doing, kind of hit him to the left, move, hit him to the right, try to get behind him and hit him forward if you can. Otherwise, just wait in the middle of the room. But you got to remember, you are on a timer, so waiting in the middle of the room might not be a little helpful. You do kind of got to be a little aggressive. Now, I do want to say that he can be a little tricky with positioning, because there are some times that I would fight him and I'd be behind him, but instead of flying forward, away from, or I guess backwards, away from me, he'd fly to the left or to the right, just because I wasn't fully facing forward. So be very careful. And I do want to say, you might notice that some bosses throughout the videos are killed on a different day. That's because I'm an idiot and I forgot to record. Sorry for that, but at least I'm showing you guys now. So the next fight is Bill the Janitor. He's also pretty simple. The attack you really want to watch out for is Summon Broom. And it is interruptible, so I would suggest waiting till it's almost done and then interrupt it, or stun him, or death grip him, or daze him, or whatever you want to do to stop him from casting. If he does get the cast off, there's two things that'll happen. An animated broom will spawn, or a boom broom will spawn. The animated broom isn't really that bad. All it does is hit you. You can just cleave it down. The boom broom is what you want to watch out for, which I don't actually get it here. But right above the stick, there'll be a little like timer thing. When it fully fills up, it'll blow up and instant kill you. So right before it's done, just like, you know, run away with some kind of speed boost if you can, or use like an immunity shield. That might work, I'm not really sure, to get away from it basically. Other than that, he's pretty simple. So the third one is Sonora, and he is from an older Brawlers Guild, I forget which one. And he kind of does the same things. He does Fireball, don't really worry about that, it's not that big of a deal. The thing you really want to watch out for is Firewall and Pyroblast. So as you can see, he is stunnable, and he's about to do Firewall. Now this, you have to leave out of the opening. So it's going to be almost like a square, an open square, run out of the opening, and then interrupt Pyroblast, because it'll do like a quarter or half of your health, and put a debuff on you. So if you can interrupt that, and then watch out for Firewall, you're going to be set. Now I'm not going to run through the opening in this Firewall, and as you can see, I almost die. And I didn't have my anti-magic shield on. I freaked out, then I clicked it a little bit later. So, as I said, if you don't go through the opening, there's a high chance you'll get instant killed. I think just because I had like 23 or 2600k health, that's the only reason I didn't get instant killed. Other than that, you know, keep killing them, watch for the opening, run out of it. I think the old one, it was just a patch you had to run out of. I might be mistaken, but if so, then that one was a lot easier than this one, but still isn't a terrible fight for just being rank 2. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the final one, my favorite, Master Pakku. And as the name suggests, it's pretty much like Pac-Man. So you're going to be waiting here, and then all of a sudden you're going to start running forward. You cannot stop running forward, don't try. Do not touch the blue. If you touch the blue, instant kill. So what you want to do is basically just like Pac-Man, don't touch the ghosts until you get the yellow orb, otherwise you'll be getting killed by their crane kick. Once you get the yellow orb, as you can see, they stop kicking for like 10 seconds. That's when you want to put as much damage as possible in. Once the 10 seconds are over, go back in on them. At about 2 or 1 seconds left on the yellow orb, go ahead and run away just so you can go get another orb. And always attack the closest one to you if you're melee. I see a lot of people who will try to focus just one down and waste half of the yellow orb getting to them, even though there's 2 right next to them. Ranged doesn't really have a problem with this because you can cast while moving, and it's pretty much within a 40-yard range the whole area. So, I mean, you know, it's really easy for ranged. I've noticed most of these fights pretty easy for ranged, a little more difficult for melee. But if you have a decent item level, none should be a problem for you. I have 865, and I'm all the way up to the second boss in round 6. As you can see, the kick does a lot of damage. So I don't know if I'll be able to really finish 6, probably not until I get better gear, but that's for later on. So as you can see, you know, I just want to let you guys watch the full fight, you know, just to show you that nothing else happens, and if something else does happen with you, it might be a bug. So here I am on the last one, you know, about 1 second, I run away. Sometimes only one orb will spawn, or you'll run through the orb and it won't get applied, so be careful of that. And also you can't overlap the orbs, which means you can't run into 2 and double the stack. you'll have to run out of one, then go grab another one. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Hopefully I can get past 6 and 7 and we'll be fine. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.